Just got done scripting. Literally, I was scripting. For those of you that don't know what scripting is, I will explain it in a second. But if you want to talk about getting everything that you want out of life, listen to this live. So scripting, really quick before we jump in. So scripting is when you write out your desires that you don't have yet in the present tense. Like my post last night, if you guys saw it yesterday. What's up, everybody? I'm so happy and grateful that I have the most beautiful organic farm with X amount of animals. I am so happy and grateful that I am with the love of my life. I am so happy and grateful that blah, 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 right? Hi. Guys, let's keep it clean in here. But I was just scripting, and I have to just get back into the habit of scripting every day. You script out the things that you desire in the present tense, as if you already have them. I'm so happy and grateful for traveling the world, right? So happy and grateful for my coffee. Go ahead. Get it, Patricia. So I'm going to be reading today from Neville Goddard again, this big ass book, Neville Goddard, The Complete Collection. And where did I open up today? This is probably one of the most powerful. Neville's stuff is also really powerful. But I opened up to chapter 2, which is sleep. And you're like, well, what the hell is so powerful about that? And I'll tell you in a second why it's so powerful. Last night I was listening to a video about Neville. And guys, come on, stop. I was listening to a video about Neville, and one of his most famous quotes is, "You are in Barbados." Feeling is a secret is great too. You are already in Barbados. So there's a quote that floats around the internet from Neville that says you are in Barbados. What does that mean? So his mentor was named Abdullah, and he was hanging out with this guy, Abdullah, and he was teaching him about the laws of the universe without even like knowing that that's what he was teaching him. And so he kept saying, like, I really want to just go and see my family in Barbados. Like, I really want to go see my family. I miss them. I don't have the money. He was a Broadway dancer, which I didn't know this until this night. He was on Broadway, and it was during the Great Depression, and he had no money to go to Barbados. And he kept telling Abdullah, I miss my family. I really just want to go to Barbados. And Abdullah said to him, you're already in Barbados. He's like, well, what does that mean? He's like, you are in Barbados. He's like, I don't know what you mean. You are already in Barbados. See yourself in Barbados. Smell the air, the salt air in Barbados. Feel your feet in the sand. Be in the bed that you sleep in Barbados at your family's house. You are already in Barbados. So he leaves the next day, and he's like, comes back to him and he says, but how am I going to do this? I don't have any money. And Abdullah answered the door and he said, you are in Barbados, and slammed the door in his face. He's like, okay. So a couple days go by. He's doing his visualization and seeing himself in Barbados. And he gets a letter in the door from his brother that says, would love to see you in Barbados. We miss you. You have no excuse. You're not working right now. You have no excuses to not come. Here's your ticket. So he's like, oh my God. So he goes and tells Abdullah, and he says, I'm going to Barbados. He said, but I only have a third-class ticket in Barbados. Like, I want to go first class. And Abdullah said, you already traveled to Barbados first class, slams the door in his face. So he's like, he wasn't really getting the gist of this, like, to the point where he had already manifested that he was going to Barbados, and all of a sudden he gets a letter from his brother that buys him a ticket. He said, here's $50, buy your ticket to Barbados and buy yourself some shoes and an outfit. $50, right? Back then. So when he goes to the train station, still with his third class ticket, something happened at the train station where they said there's just no more seats in third class. We're going to have to move you up to first class. You were already in Barbados. So he finally understood what that meant, which was seeing in your mind what it is that you want to have happen to you and living in that, feeling that. every single day. So you guys can remember, whenever I say you are in Barbados, that's what that means. Visualize returning my call before you go to Barbados. John, I promise I'll call you today. So, Johnny's manifesting a call from me today. He has to see it. See the phone with my name on it. You are in Barbados. Okay? So, how does that connect to chapter 2 of the Neville Goddard collection? Chapter 2 is sleep. Why is this so powerful? This page alone, page 174, is incredibly, incredibly powerful. Sleep, the life that occupies 1/3 of our stay on earth, is the natural door into the subconscious.